Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me is Stephen Shefsky, co-founder and CEO of tilr, an on-demand recruitment technology platform that connects companies with immediately qualified employees. Stephen, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
And Stephen, at tilr, you believe traditional search technology is broken. How so, and what solution does tilr provide?
Well, traditional search technology, we believe, is inefficient. It's expensive to use and is potentially biased. Resume database keyword search technology doesn't take into account a job seeker's reservoir of skills obtained over a lifetime, thereby limiting the types of jobs he or she might accept. Titles may not exist from one company to another, and many resumes sent and many resumes not on point. So the human resource department must spend considerable time sorting, interviewing, and costing the enterprise time and money. One study, the National Association of Colleges and Employers, recent study showed that a company with up to 500 employees spends roughly $7,600 per employee to hire. Until we think we've developed a better way. We match on skills. We think we're more efficient, completely agnostic, less chance for bias again, and tilr's technology matches qualified workers to work opportunities in real time. Once the match takes place, an interview can be scheduled within the app, and that'll happen within the next couple of weeks. We're in development on this part of the app. But today, interview questions can be posed by a company, or interview questions can be posed by tilr. And perhaps on the same day, a candidate can be matched to a job that's been posted, an interview taking place, and potentially a hire also taking place. Again, saving a company time and money. And we think this is a more equitable way without, against significant bias.
Well, what about the human?
Sorry, go ahead, sorry.
What about the human element? I mean, algorithms can't detect emotion. What if they miss an opportunity?
Well, emotion being a human element is something that an algorithm today maybe can't speak to, but certainly the technology, the algorithm can match on hard skills. And those hard skills, we get it, we think, more right than wrong. And even if you use a resume database and a keyword search technology, that also cannot look at human emotion and some of the maybe soft skills that would come out in an individual before the hiring takes place.
So how does an applicant use the platform, and how do companies that are doing the hiring use it?
So today, a job seeker can download the app on their smartphone, being an Apple or an Android device, input their skills manually, or upload their resume directly. Companies can upload a job description on a smartphone or their desktop, and tilr converts the post to skills immediately, and a match or matches takes place in seconds, and job seekers and companies are notified of the match. Currently, tilr has over 1 million jobs in its system on a daily basis.
So that's really interesting, and just to help the audience understand a little bit better. So we'll use me as an example. I'm a markets reporter. What would be the difference between, okay, that's my job title, markets reporter, and like what's a skill or two that the matching engine would look to put together?
Well, we have a number of different ways to look at skills, and we have a matching index that we think improves the opportunity to be matched. You work with people, you are daily talking to people, you have communication skills. These would be readily matched within the tilr app itself. Depending on your job title, depending on your education, certain biases towards titles and education, where a company would post that kind of a job and expect to have those types of individuals apply. We think a more equitable solution is to have skills as the main main thing that is looked for, that the person can actually do the job, but also it's more efficient, we think, to match on the skills as opposed to a title or an education.
I also noticed on the tilr app, you also have skills training and interview training. I thought that was really interesting too.
So we've partnered with a company recently called TrainUp, and they have over 300,000 live instructor courses online, in-person, virtual. Also in the app, there's more than 50,000 online courses that are, many of them are free and significantly discounted using the tilr app. An individual can choose to upskill or reskill, taking the courses within the app. In addition, as part of the offering to companies, when they come and post jobs, we allow and we offer the companies to also reskill, upskill through the app their current employees. So this is all, can all be done in app itself in real time.
And Stephen, to wrap up here, while we have your area of expertise, let's get your perspective on the employment situation as a result of COVID-19. How does it impact tilr, and what are your thoughts on the employment recovery?
Well, I'm an optimist, so I think we'll have a recovery. Unfortunately, over 25 million people today are collecting unemployment insurance, and probably many more are in real desperate times and not even in the job market themselves. And this is having a huge bearing on their life of their families. People have to make decisions on whether their children are going to go to school or not go to school in person. So there are lots of issues for everyday Americans looking to try and earn a living and take care of their family. Again, I'm an optimist when it comes to recovery. I think we will. But there are several articles that have recently been written, and one such article in the Wall Street Journal about airline industry. It could take, up to 10 years for that industry to come back to where it was before COVID-19.
All right, Stephen, appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks.
Appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.
And thanks for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.